to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived.
Thursday night. None other than one of the greatest restaurateurs I have had the pleasure of meeting, but just a great guy altogether. Would you please give it up with a rousing round of applause for Mr. Chef himself, Executive Chef Juan Ortiz of Napolitano's.
Thank you very much. I want to welcome everyone tonight. Gil and the Front Common Sensation, great job. You guys sound awesome. And it's an honor to have them here tonight playing and many weeks to come. And we'll take it from here then.
Thank you. He told me there was a surprise in the air, and I had not turned this around yet, but this gentleman has been kind enough to not only dedicate himself to wonderful food in the area, and not to mention the whole western suburban area, and I think you're going to have many Napolitanos. This is just the beginning. I know that for a fact. Because he has such a passion for what he does. But he has commemorated this room in here. If you're sitting in this room tonight, you won the lottery. Forget the fact you didn't play it last week with your teammates at work. You've already won the lottery, okay? This is the plaque that will symbolize what goes on in this room spirit-wise from now on. And I'd like to read this, if you may indulge me as such. It says, Napolitano's restaurant proudly commemorates this room, the Gil DeLaPaz Pavillion.
All right.
If I do nothing else, just breathe, it can be my headstone as well. So, in honor of the musical passion and excellence that has become the trademark of Gil DeLaPaz when performing in this venue, which has delighted its patrons and made them want to keep coming back, Chef Juan Ortiz, owner, chef, Napolitano's restaurant, I am very thankful to you.
Thank you.
And I hope with good health and mostly the company that we keep, that we all love each other, that we all keep being a great people. The American people are great people, especially here tonight in South Elgin. Give this young gentleman a nice round of applause for his efforts. And I'd like to bring Don, his right hand, and some of his staff out at this time for a little recognition. Yeah. This guy is like my right hand. Whenever I call here, it's like he knows my name already, and he doesn't have caller ID, my goodness. So you figure that one out. But Don, you want to say a few words? And I know it's just been about a year that we commemorated the growth of the restaurant, so.
Well, Gil, we're just happy to have you perform here as always, and you know, we're just thankful for our customers, and we're looking forward to great things in the future. So thank everyone for coming tonight, and you know, we have a wonderful staff and
the kitchen,
and a wonderful kitchen.
And the kitchen.
Like Chef says, it's all the team. It's the team that makes the restaurant work.
And one more thing, I'd be remiss if I did not include my friends in the band. It's like baking a cake and having the right sprinkles up on top. When you bite into it, it is the perfect mix. I don't even bake, but I thought what I said was pretty good. So, on behalf of all my musicians, especially my very, very good friend Ernie, who has co-led the band with me for some time, Ernie Morizzi from Naperville. I'm blessed to have just a wonderful keyboard player by the name of Samuel Wyatt Neese. He is the pride of St. Charles. Behind me is my very, very good friend, and he knows how much I value his talent and most of all his friendship, Ron Porter. The pride of South Dakota, Hall of Fame. I mean, how much can you do in one night? My goodness, you know. Win Canton.
I want to make that cake.
And when I first heard this young man play with me at another venue, I said, I hope I get the chance to do it again. It was tonight. That was very special. Mr. Andy Schlinder. I said that purposely, Andy. Andy Schlinder, everybody, on sax. So thank you very, very much. I'd like to also recognize the hardworking media crew that's here tonight. Mike Kara of his radio and television show. Mike does a tremendous job. So when this becomes available for the masses, I know he'll be out there and you're going to be watching it. So, and most of all, the patrons here tonight, raise a hoot and a holler for yourselves, huh? Thank you very, very much for a wonderful evening. You'll want to stick around for the second set because it's our Celine Dion set. No, if you believe that, you know. But thank you very, very much, and we're proud that this plaque will hang on this room for at least a day that I know of, so it's a good thing. So
we hope someday to play in the Gil DeLaPaz Pavillion.
Oh, please. Hey, Chef, what do you credit to your secret of having your success after the year in, what, 2 months now, about 14 months?
Yeah, it's about 14 months. You know, Emerald Lagasse, when I met him for the first time in the Food Network, I asked him what's the secret ingredient for success, and he told me, son, it's passion. Passion is what, you know, takes you ahead. You know, oh, thank you.
Got it. And I'd also like to say that there's wonderful talent here. We've got a wonderful band, Sophistication, that plays here regularly. This is their home base. We're proud to be sharing their airspace with such great company. And George Holmes, he's another entertainer that plays here, does a wonderful job. So everyone that caters both entertainment and value to this organization is very, very appreciated. So, and Mike, I know, you know, your show is kind of a special run. It runs in the whole West Suburban area, or can you tell us a little bit about your show?
Sure. The show actually, besides being on the internet, it runs actually in 3 different systems, usually on Channel 19, but the best thing probably is to check the website at mikekara.com. Basically, I like to cover things such as today, things happening in the community, making a difference, and I'm so glad to be here. And yeah, I do a lot of different things. If anyone ever has any suggestions, other suggestions for me, let me know. So,
how was the food?
Fantastic, great.
Well, you need to come here and eat because this is the best dining experience you'll have at least for months, because you want to keep coming back here. So, without any further ado, we want to thank you for your time, and thank you once again, Chef, for the honor that you presented to us, and thanks for letting us play your venue. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Well, I gotta tell you about a great restaurant in the community and an awesome event they were putting on. On Friday, April 1st, 2011, Napolitano's restaurant was having a special commemoration. In conjunction with Napolitano's celebrating its 1-year anniversary, Napolitano's wanted to commemorate their very special indoor and outdoor patio and dining room, and decided to name the room in honor of Gil DeLaPaz, who with his band, the Front Cover Sensations, has supported Napolitano's throughout the months with providing some awesome musical entertainment. So Napolitano's proudly commemorated this dining room as the Gil DeLaPaz Pavillion. The evening included the actual commemoration ceremony, as well as 4 awesome sets from Gil DeLaPaz and the Front Cover Sensations. They provided all the musical entertainment this evening and played such a wide variety of music: American standards, rock, jazz, country, you name it. Gil DeLaPaz and the Front Cover Sensations perform all around the Chicagoland area. Gil DeLaPaz is a skilled and passionate singer and has provided this area with a lot of great music throughout the years. Napolitano's is a restaurant in South Elgin, Illinois. The food is awesome, and Chef Juan Ortiz and the staff are just great, and they all have a passion for food and providing the best service possible. If you're in the St. Charles area, you gotta give them a try. They have an Italian theme with a wide variety of pasta, steaks, burgers, pizzas, sandwiches, etc. I really enjoyed my experience there. They also have awesome live bands on the weekends. They feature a simply ginormous selection of wines, let me tell you, as well as daily drink specials, and of course are famous for their sangria and margaritas. Well, we're now back with Gil DeLaPaz from the Front Cover Sensations here at Napolitano's. Yeah, I'm excited, and we're excited to be here, Gil. We understand that you're providing some awesome music, you and the band here, and we also understand that you received actually a special plaque or actually a naming of a particular pavilion here in your honor. Can you tell us about that?
Mike, I'm excited that you and your crew are here to cover the event. We did indeed receive recognition by way of a special room within the venue named the Gil DeLaPaz Pavillion, and it was to honor the Napolitano's first anniversary. Actually, they've been in business now for about 14 months. But altogether, it's a place where people can come, congregate, have great dinner, have great time, get out of the room, do a little dancing on the floor, and really just enjoy the environment that it provides. Absolutely.
Fantastic. As we mentioned, you're in a great band called the Front Cover Sensations. We've been listening to the Front Cover Sensations. And tell our audience a little bit about the music that you play. We heard some, I guess you do Frank and Dino and a little bit of the 60s. So tell us a little bit about the music you play.
Yeah, the first set is usually kind of a warm-up set, and we usually start off with mellow, some classic, some Rat Pack, a little bit of soft jazz, classic, and also some like Eagles, but we kind of keep it stylized and soft, and just to please the public and not play too loud. And then we translate our second and third sets into a build-up. We play, we go into Motown, we go into R&B, we play some blues. In the third set, by then we're rocking it. We're rocking the house out. We're into classic rock and that kind of thing as well. So we provide a good variety of music. We like to make sure we touch everyone in the room that's here in attendance tonight. So.
And we understand, Gil, that you have a variety of different loves and passions for different types of music, as we're mentioning the Rat Pack and classic 60s music. So, I mean, you have an opportunity to sing a little bit of everything.
Mike, you couldn't have said it any better. And I've known you now for some time, and I know you're an appreciator of the different genres that are available. So I think it's kind of neat when you can avail yourself of the multitude of musics that are out there, from the standpoint of 60s to 80s, and also include jazz, R&B, disco, funk, soul in between. And I think there's a marketplace out there that's kind of hungry for it, because the music of today is a wonderful element of music, but to harken back to when music was really music and great, it gives us extra inspiration. It really does.
And tell our audience where now you play here at Napolitano's, but do you play all around the local Chicagoland area?
We do. We go from 3 pieces on the smaller ensembles to as big as 6 to even 8 pieces, and depending on the location and what suits it musically, we add the instruments of choice. In other words, we added sax tonight because I thought that it would be very complimentary to the evening, especially in the commemoration and celebration. But yeah, we're basically a rhythm section, and then we adorn it with sax. We got a great guitar ensemble, and it really does work well for us.
Okay, I want to thank you for your time, and again, we encourage everyone to come out to Napolitano's. I had the food, my parents had the pasta, I had the burger. There's such we're talking about a variety of your music, there's a variety of foods, so we want to encourage everyone to come out here, and especially come out when you guys are playing, and have a great evening.
Mike, thank you for spending your time with us tonight and sharing the experience with the band and Napolitano's. And I know that you are going to also have Chef Juan Ortiz come too and take a few minutes with you. So thanks once again. I'd like to thank your crew personally. And we had a great time tonight, and we continue to have a great time until 11 o'clock tonight, until we leave, and then we come back again and do it another time. So,
well, we're back at Napolitano's with chef and owner Juan Ortiz. And Juan, I want to say that you have a fantastic establishment. I had the burger, my parents had the pasta. It was great. And first of all, tell us about what was happening today. I understand that that you were having a commemoration of some sorts?
Yes, we want to do a commemoration to the patio, indoor-outdoor patio that we have year-round that we used, and we thought, well, why not do a commemoration to the band with Gil and the front cover sensations. They play awesome, and why not do it and name it after him? You know, and for being our first year and one of the first bands to start playing with us too, makes sense to kind of do a commemoration to his band too as well.
Oh, fantastic. And as we were mentioning, you had a variety of menu, and we understand that you're an experienced chef. You've worked at a lot of, different restaurants and places. And I mean, how did you decide to open your own restaurant? I mean, was this a passion or dream for you? Or?
Yes, as a matter of fact, growing up, I worked with family-owned restaurants. My uncles, they have restaurants as growing up. I did work at the restaurants, and then it's like every chef's dream to open up their own restaurants, and I had this opportunity, and I went for it, and I crossed my fingers, like, well, let's give it a shot and see what happens.
Yeah, fantastic. And like we were mentioning, that there's a variety of menus. So the idea is kind of like an Italian theme, is that it?
Yes, it's an Italian theme with a combination of Mediterranean and a little Latin cuisine into it. Because there's all the ingredients that we use. We use them the same ingredients, just in different ways. So I want to create a unique menu that has great flavors and a lot of choices to choose from as well too.
Fantastic. And one thing I want to point out to our audience, besides having great food, we see over there you've got a lot of different wines. So people who like wine and like to enjoy wine with their meal, then you've got like a giant wine menu.
Yes, I wanted to bring in global wines, especially from Italy, Argentina, Spain, Chilean wines out of this world recently. And then we also brought in, of course, California wines. And so we have a pretty big selection of global wines that complement the dinners as well too.
Oh, fantastic. And as we mentioned that you have burgers, you have sandwiches, so it's a nice combination because it seems like everyone could find something they like then.
Yes, so with families, was choosing, well, I want to go here because I could get a burger, or I want to go here because I want to get a pasta. So why not bring all of that into one place where this way the families, the kids, the adults, they have something to choose from and not going from one place to another, so they get it all in one place.
Okay, and finally, we want to let our audience know where you're located in South Elgin. For our worldwide audience, tell us a little bit about where you're located and your address and how to get here. And
Sure, we are located in South Elgin, right on Randall Road. We're right in between McDonald's Road and Thornwood Drive, right in front of Home Depot and Best Buy. And if you see the McDonald's with a big arch, we're right next to them. And on South Elgin, right on Reddington Drive. And
finally, you have a website?
Yes, we have a website, napolitanosrestaurant.com. If you go there, you'll see the menus, the specials, the events that are coming up with all the bands that are playing, and all the events that are coming in the near future. And we also offer gluten-free pizzas. We specialize in any diet needs for allergies. I specialize in all that too as well.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, and any final thoughts, Juan? Or?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Anything else you'd like to mention?
Well, come on down, and if you have a taste for something, and even though it's not on the menu, you let me know, and I'll be more than glad to make it for you.
Well, we're back, and I'm now with Mr. Ron Porter, who is the drummer in the Front Cover Sensations, as well as, I understand, vocalist for another band, August. So you're a busy guy, Ron, huh?
Yeah, I try to keep busy. That keeps me out of trouble. So
fantastic. And as we see, you're the drummer tonight, and you're also doing a couple of songs and singing songs.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great hobby. I've been doing it since, well, let's say I put my first band together in 8th grade, and that band stayed together until I was a junior in college. And then I moved away and started playing around with different guys, and I was lucky to hook up with Gil. So it's been a lot of fun.
And you play a lot then with Gil in the Front Cover Sensations?
Whenever he calls me, whenever he needs me, he'll give me a holler and say, hey, we're doing this gig and like you to play. So I come up and have a good time.
And the one thing we're noticing, Ron, is there is such a variety, and we understand the second set's going to have a variety. So, I mean, it must be kind of fun for you, being the drummer, keeping the beat, to do all different types of beats then.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's you know, like, I like variety. I get bored very easily. I have ADD, so I get bored very quickly. But yeah, I have a really good time playing all kinds of stuff. I have played everything, just about, you know, including Zydeco. You know, and that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, this is a great band. It plays all kinds of stuff. You'll see that next couple sets.
Fantastic. And now singing and drumming, it seems like you've got it down. I know I had a little issue with that, but I mean, for you, it's easy to just keep a beat and sing and do all those things?
Yeah, if it's a straight ahead thing. If it's real syncopated and offbeat stuff, then I have a little trouble. Then I have to sit down and do some major practicing. But if it's straight ahead, I can do it.
Okay, Ron, and we also want to mention that you're in another great band called August. And now tell us about this particular band, August.
Well, August is a 13-piece funk horn band, horn-driven band. And in fact, tomorrow night we're going to be playing in Chicago at a place called Reggie's, and it's a tribute to a guy by the name of Jimmy Rogers, who passed away from pancreatic cancer. And some of the people who will also be on that venue will be the Crying Shames, will be some of these vocalists from the Shadows of Night. I think the New Colony 6 are going to be there, a group called Cruisin'. And August will get a chance to close out the whole night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll get to see and meet a bunch of guys I used to listen to on the radio. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, Ron, thanks so much. Any final thoughts or anything else you'd like to mention?
Well, just I'm glad that you guys came out. I was glad to, you know, you could get the Gil DeLaPaz Pavillion going on. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
But I'm having a ball.
Jesus, great ball, the ball. Come on, move on. Mr. Raises, great ball, the ball. I want to love her like I love to shoot. Your kind. Mr. Raises, great ball of fire. Georgia on my mind.
Jamie School Boogie.
For more information on Napolitanos, please take note of your screen.